poor infrastructure in our continent also adds to the challenge and to increasing farm productivity by about between 30 and 40%. And we also lose close to 40% of all our produce because of post-harvest losses. In a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen, we import food worth close to $80 billion every year to our continent, a continent with 60% of arable agricultural land that is not cultivated. It speaks volumes of what we need to do, because we know what we should be doing. And we have the potential to become a global agricultural powerhouse and a net exporter of food. In fact, my friends in the Africa Development Bank, and I see Kevin here, they are telling us Africa's food and agriculture market could increase from US dollars 280 billion a year last year. We could scale that up to $1 trillion by 2030 if we get our act together. I hope our discussions here today will yield innovative approaches and new collaborations across our countries, within our regions, as we also focus on eliminating trade barriers that impede the movement of goods, that impede the movement of services across our borders. And I am very happy that we will be having a conversation in this AU summit on the ACFTA to make it a reality for us to be able to trade, to move goods, to move services across our borders, and use the borders we have as bridges for us to move our services across. I am very happy also that more and more countries are eliminating visa requirements for countries within our continent and making it easier for investors, for business people, for entrepreneurs, and for farmers to move across borders and grow food for us as a people. The failure to limit temperatures at 1.5% in line with the Paris Agreement is having devastating consequences for societies and also for ecosystems. It also means that resources required to cope and respond will continue to rise exponentially into trillions of dollars. For Africa, as the climate impact worsens and becomes more expensive to deal with, priority must be on adaptation to protect our communities from severe weather events, given the lowest level of emissions in our continent. The crucial question is how to urgently unlock the capital needed for climate adaptation. Finance for adaptation lags behind considerably that of mitigation, and progress on adaptation financing is slowing as climate impacts rises, as confirmed by the 2023 UNEP Adaptation Gap report.